morning, all. We have gathered for yet another interesting Ecotech talk of exneco today. And we have with us Mr. Rajkumar Paul, CEO and MD, Kalki Energy Salvation, a company that deals with offshore hydro development. Our topic for the day is harnessing the oceans, the role of offshore hydropower in achieving sustainable energy goals. We will be talking about the future of renewable energy in today's Sustainable Technology and Innovation series. Mr. Paul has more than 15 years of experience in energy sector and has worked with major tech companies like L&T in the past, and presently he is heading Kalki Energy, which is all set to revolutionize energy in the near future. We at exneco are proud to have him at our Ecotech Talk. exneco stands for exploration, networking, and collaboration, and we are trying to build a platform for the sustainable enterprises for the common good. Myself, Shrestha, and I am the host for the day. Welcome, Mr. Paul, for today's Ecotech Talk. My first question to you, Mr. Paul, is enlighten our viewers what Kalki Energy Salvation is all about and what inspired you to start the company. What are the objectives of the company?
Very good morning to all. Kalki Energy Salvation is all about solving renewable intermittency problem. Every renewable energy has a limitation, which cannot provide electricity like 24/7. Solar, wind, hydro all have limitations, and we require an energy source that is available 24/7 to provide renewable energy without intermittency. That's where Kalki Energy is Kalki Energy is addressing that concern. So we are harvesting the potential pressures of the ocean, which is available 24/7. So we can provide renewable energy without intermittency. That's Kalki Energy.
That's wonderful. So what are the offshore hydropower stations, a variable alternative compared to traditional land-based hydropowers? And what role does ocean hydro play in blue economy?
Great. Conventional hydropower plants first require a dam to be constructed. That has a lot of ecological impacts. Okay. In offshore hydro, the need for dam is eliminated because the ocean already has the potential pressure in it. Okay, whereas in conventional hydropower plant in onshore, you have to build a dam first, store water in it, then you're converting the potential difference through releasing the water. But in our technology, we harvest the potential pressure directly into energy. We don't require to build any dams anymore. And since the pressure, the water column in the ocean remains constant, we can actually provide renewable power 24/7. So this will actually make, right now, the world is harnessing only 0.2% of our, blue economic, I would say that. Okay. Once our technology comes into full-fledged, everyone will actually go for Kalki hydro only. Okay. Ocean hydro will be the energy disruptor, and that will provide the energy solution what the world needs.
That's wonderful. So what are the major benefits of ocean hydro projects as compared to other renewable energy projects? And can offshore hydro projects minimize their environmental impact on marine ecosystem?
Definitely, ma'am. Solar, wind requires a natural source. Solar requires sun all the time, all right, which is not available practically. And wind technology requires flow of air all the times, but that also not possible. Okay. Here in our technology, how it differs is that since we are harvesting the pressure, which is available 24/7, that's how we differ. Okay. Solar, wind have intermittency, and our technology doesn't have any intermittency. That's how we generate power. And this technology can provide electricity, the cost less than solar. And generally our plant has a life, say like 100 years, where you cannot expect this from solar or wind. That's where we are different from the other conventional renewables.
That's wonderful. So, and you mentioned that you are handling climate crisis and energy crisis. So, can you elaborate on it?
Okay. Uh, every continent is covered by ocean. So every country, okay, which has an ocean or any other hydro source within their nation actually can make use of this technology and can get reliable renewable energy without intermittency. It's not only ocean, we can actually build this in onshore as well, okay, with an artificial reservoir, but not just like dams and all. It will be a small pressure unit where we need to construct a vertical kind of a dam, right? So with our technology, we can solve I mean, we can make every country energy independent. Okay, so the world will be energy independent first of all. So that's how we can um, solve the energy crisis. Okay, and secondly, climate crisis. We need net zero target emission. I mean, we don't want any carbon emission to happen. So with our technology, we can produce green hydrogen at low cost. So we are right now projecting at $1 per 1 kg. Okay, this can be achieved in next year itself, but we wanted to bring the green hydrogen cost very less than the conventional fossil fuels. So instead of getting 1 liter petrol for 100 rupees, you can get 2 kg of green hydrogen at the same price. So this way we can actually solve energy crisis as well as fight climate crisis. So we can actually achieve this sustainability goals in terms of net zero transition by 2050 for the whole world, and we are targeting to get it done for India by 2035 itself. It's possible.
That's very interesting. So, what are the key technological advancements driving the efficiency and scalability of offshore hydropower? How can you provide can you provide examples of energy projects that you have been doing?
Sure, ma'am. Right now, we are doing certain kilowatts only. Okay, we have actually designed our system for in gigawatt scale. Okay, right now, India requires like 250 gigawatt. 250 gigawatt is the maximum peak load at present. By 2029, uh, India requires will India power requirement will be like 300 gigawatt only. So we require just 300 machines. Okay, 300 gigawatt scale machines. Just imagine we can easily make the 300 machines in next 4 to 5 years. So we can achieve this net zero transition for India by 2029 itself in terms of electricity. By doing so, the meanwhile, we can actually get the price of green hydrogen also to be very, very low. And by 2025, um, it, we are planning to get all the mobility sector to convert into hydrogen engines. Okay. Once they consume hydrogen as their fuel, then that's it. That's the target we are moving.
That is wonderful. So, how can offshore hydropower integrate with other renewable energy sources to create a balanced and reliable energy mix? And what are the major challenges faced? What are the steps taken by the government to meet these challenges?
Government of India is supporting all new innovations. I'm 100% sure about that. And the good thing is that the CSIR, headed by the Prime Minister, is supporting a lot. Okay. The moment I sent a mail to them for this request and all, they gave all the contacts and everything. So this is going very good with the CSIR people, right? Regarding the technology and policy from the government side. And regarding the alignment with other renewables, we are the reliable renewable energy sector. Okay, we don't require other renewables with intermittency first, and we don't require battery energy storage as well as. Okay, we are a standalone system that can provide renewable power 24/7, just like a coal plant would do. Okay, but coal plants emit emissions. We don't emit in zero emissions. So we are an alternate and a new energy source that's going to disrupt the energy sector for sure.
That's really good. So, what are the challenges in scaling up offshore hydropower projects globally, particularly in terms of financing and policy support?
The recent Reinvest program that happened in Gujarat, where I saw JUV and LLR committing, whoever wins their bid actually will be financed with the help of their own entity. Because already I was there in touch with them, and I find lot of investors with money, okay, to invest in such projects. Okay, we will be the most economical hydropower plant in the whole world. Okay, without a dam means we are saving a lot of 80% of construction cost and time. So hence, I don't find any challenge in financing these projects and all. Right, all we need is uh, a place to execute it. Okay, well with the existing system.
Yes.
Once we get the data and everything, we can actually implement the system. We require just 300 projects in India to make uh, India achieve its net zero transition. So that's it, ma'am.
That's
It is
wonderful.
going very good, I've said.
Okay. So now, what boost can ocean hydro projects give to blue economy, and how effective is it in employment generation?
Every megawatt actually can generate, say, like 100 employees. Okay, 100 employees for the youth. And since we are in the target of getting a 300 gigawatt, that's 3 lakh megawatt. So we can actually get close to 3 crore people to work on our projects globally, right? So our organization will be expanding exponentially in coming years. Next 2 to 3 years, I will make sure that India doesn't have any unemployment. Okay? So we can actually solve that also.
Yeah, that's really good. So, your message to young entrepreneurs who want to contribute to sustainable Bharat.
Um, India is a land of opportunity, I would say that. And from the coming year onwards, the sun will rise in India, not in Japan. And
Wonderful.
we will be the one to lead the world with sustainability and in terms of providing technology and all other related. I mean, we will be a global head in energy sector, and we will be the hydrogen hub of the world too. Okay, we will be the one to generate green hydrogen at a very low cost and export it throughout the globe for sure. And, so I see a very bright future for every Indian students and entrepreneurs actually coming from India, and we are going to lift our country to the next level in this
That's
millennium
really
itself.
good. That's really good. So now talking about Kalki energy salvation. So what is the next big thing that your company is going to do?
We have actually discovered the phenomena of lightning. Okay, lightning is never spoken out. I mean, no one has ever thought about harvesting or generating lightning. If you can do generate lightning at a more controlled manner, you can actually achieve net zero transition for the whole world within 2 years. Okay, this it's a DC power, and we have actually innovated. I mean, found the technology behind it. I mean, we can actually provide. We got the phenomena. What's actually working behind the lightning, and once we get our pilot project done, that's it. And, we can solve the energy crisis of whole world in next 2 years for sure. That's the big thing Kalki is holding right now.
That's really wonderful. So our good wishes to the great work that you're doing. And we would like to see Kalki Energies prosper and meet its objectives. And we would like to see you people solving the energy crisis of India. That's a great work that you're doing. Thank you so much for the talk. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Kalki will definitely save the world.
Thank you.